Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mossstone Kingdom. And we are here preparing to launch onto a new quest. And now that we understand a little bit better on how the quest system works and how we can gain different aspects for our kingdom. Currently, our kingdom has a lot of knowledge. We're doing very well with knowledge. We have no security, even though it's not critical just yet. We have a teensy pinch of culture, and we have a tiny bit of well-being. But considering the fact that right now, if we actually mouse over our security status, we have bandits roaming the countryside and home burglaries are happening pretty often. I think it's probably pretty important to address our security. So last time we actually did build, let's see, is that it? That's the force. Oh my gosh, that's it. That's the barracks. Oh my gosh, I just realized like it's an entire extension to our castle. So that is built now. Does that mean, do I have someone? Okay, nobody in the reception hall. I do have, I have spy quarters over here. How cool is that? Oh, we'll work on that in the future. But we do have a new barracks, and it does have a knight who is actually a retired pirate. She's secretly retired. She pulled away from piracy because her pious mother just couldn't take it anymore. She had been turning to the Watcher year after year and was just praying that her child would turn away from the evils of working for the pirate queen, and she would work for the real queen instead. So we have a really cool reformed pirate who is currently our knight, and I want to do some work with her, but we don't have any quests that can currently use her. So we're going to go ahead and do the only quest that really adds to our stability, our security right now, and that is the Ominous Tides quest. And I'm a little worried about it because it looks like it's a prelude to war, but we're going to just launch ourselves right into the deep end. No pun intended, I hope. Alright, so Ominous Tides, prelude to war. Wreckage from a ship has washed ashore in Mossstone, and along with it, a survivor of the deadly attack which sunk the vessel. Is this simply another ship lost to the perils of the open sea, or is danger creeping towards the kingdom? And I think that Queen Briar Rose would be quite concerned about this because she lost her parents and the crown prince to the dangers of the sea with the carnivorous whales that ate her parents and her brother. So she would be quite concerned about this, and we do need to have the monarch as the primary hero. We need to go and speak with the shipwrecked sailor. So investigate the mysterious shipwreck off the coast of Mossstone. This is something so close to her heart that I definitely could see her doing this. Strange things are afoot in Mossstone. All right, so she's going to go ahead and we're going to come in here with the queen. Lady Briar Rose was on her way to the beach to meet with royal advisor Paula. Hours earlier, a sailor had washed ashore with some shipwreckage. Lady Briar Rose hoped to learn what had happened out on the waves. She definitely would be doing that like immediately. So thankfully, she's already in a pretty good mood because we found this lost kidlet who wasn't so lost after all. Can we do anything with this? Draw water? Why would we need our... Make a wish? Make big wish? Make small wish? What do the wishes do? That's so interesting. Success? Success at the wishes? Listen to echo? I wonder why we would need success with drawing water. What the heck's going on over there? Are those leeches again? There's the leeches. That's so cool. I wish I could collect the leeches, but we're going to have to wait until we have somebody who can act as our doctor, an apothecary, I think. All right, to the beach, Lady Briar Rose. You've had a very busy day. I am sorry, but you're going to have a busier one. All right, what's going on over here? Whoa! Check this out. This is so cool. Is this like my guard? This is awesome. Hold still, for crying out loud. I want to get a cool picture of this and we're just all flip-flopping around the place. Come on. All right. I want a cool picture of what the heck is going on over here. There we go. This is interesting. Very interesting. So it looks like they've sorted the wreckage and there's that poor wrench of a sailor. Still passed out, I see. Royal Advisor Paula, where are you? Give me a status report. Right here, Your Highness. The guards have searched the wreckage and can provide further details if you wish to hear them. The sailor is alive, but hasn't come to yet. What do you wish of me? Oh, and she's fighting with one of our guards. Interesting. Royal Advisor Paula, return to the castle and summon our scouts. Revive the sailor. I need information now. I think we would do that because she would be concerned about making sure that, you know, the shipwrecked sailor over here is okay. Ma'am? Oh man, imagine all the memories this would be bringing back for Briar Rose after losing her family the way she did. Yes, my lady. I'll see what can be done to awaken our half-drowned guest. All right. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. My guards are so... Oh my gosh. My favorite couple. the game. There you go. So, okay, Jerome and Scotty, I guess they're a married couple after all. And maybe the advisor said something nasty to Jerome, and that's why Scotty got in a fight with her. Oh, that just cracks me up so much. All right, you two, break it up. At least wait till you're done. Like, this is a serious business of wreckage. Oh, can we view this? That's so cool, a clamshell. Where am I? Am I dead? Lady Briar Rose, come quickly. The cellar is waking. Oh boy, this is going to get interesting. You two, guys, would you please, like, go find a room? Question about shipwreck. All right, so the guards. Oh, Jerome and Scotty. They're so precious. Oh, Jerome and Scotty, the guards. Okay. As long as you two are happy together, but please focus. All right. And the queen is feeling pretty worn out from her trials. I'm alive. Praise be to Watcher. I didn't get a good look at our attackers. They hit us in the middle of the night. Before I knew what was happening, I was thrown in the cold black waves and our ship was burning. We had a crew of 30. You must sail to look for survivors. I beg you. Her Majesty definitely would do that. I shall see if there's more evidence of the conflict the sailor spoke of. Set sail to search for survivors. I definitely think we would do that. It looks like we can't ask her over, but we can definitely ask after her health, I think, because I don't think Her Majesty would do anything less. Oh, man. This is so sad. Royal Advisor Paula is like just yelling at, oh, and I wonder if Royal Advisor Paula thinks it's dragons, like sea dragons that did it. And Scotty is just fighting with Paula, and Jerome is just having to like comfort his husband, like, calm down, don't pick a fight with her. She's the advisor. Oh, the drama. And then Inesetta was fighting with somebody like a couple days ago too. I love watching just the towny drama happen in my tiny kingdom. This is the best. What a horrible situation. I wonder if the guards have gained any insight from examining the wreckage. I had better set off soon to see if there's any hope of finding survivors. All right, let's ask the guards. So we'll go over here and we'll ask guard Diana here, because she seems like the only one who's not currently engaged in like fighting. Don't try whittling a block right into my back, please, ma'am. The wood is badly splintered. It looks like the ship was hit by cannon fire. The other two guards have their own theories behind who was after the attack. All right, so I'll ask them too. Good job, Guard Diana. Guard Diane. All right, there we go. I wonder if it'd be useful. Can you have friends? It'd be nice to have friends. This looks like the work of pirates to me, Your Majesty. Oh no, but pirates are supposed to be like... Surely Sea Dog Casey isn't involved in this, right? Surely. All right, let's come over and chit chat, and then we'll talk to the royal advisor, possibly to discuss the state of the kingdom. This could be the work of the Merchants Guild. I heard they're pretty ruthless with non-guild traders. Interesting. I don't know about that though. Oh, there's even a skull in there. What? Okay, we're gonna have to view that skull. And what's this? Oh, there's even books, and there's like just empty bottles. Oh, there's even like a little bit of a money bag. Quite a bit of wreckage over here. You just became friends with another sim. Oh, yay! So we're actually friends with our advisor now. Sure, teach me about relationships just to make sure. Friendly friendships are a great way to keep your sim happy. A happy sim is a focused sim. Note, many sims can go about ignoring their fellow sim, but insecure sims need to socialize with other sims from time to time. That's an interesting trait. I like that. We'll have to try that out sometime. The status of current relationships can be seen in the relationship panel. Imagine that. All right, let's see the panel. Some friendships might even turn into romantic relationships. And from there, marriage, kids. Your sim can keep in touch with friends by sending them a pigeon, inviting them to the tavern for a pint, I think pint? Yeah. Or just hanging out at the Pit of Judgment watching the morning's execution. That would be really cool. I can't wait till we get a tavern built, because I think that Lady Briar Rose would appreciate being able to hang out. Okay, we'll view this, because that's like a little log. Town Watchman Edith. So we'll set sail to search for survivors. Her Majesty is exhausted, but I imagine that she wouldn't want to wait any longer. So search for survivors. We're going on a ship. I wonder how long. Oh, hang in there. Oh, the poor woman. Hang in there, shipwreck survivor. I wonder how long it's been since Her Majesty has been on a ship. I wonder if she's nervous. But she realizes she needs to do this. She needs to do this for the sake of the kingdom. and the sake of those poor souls who may be in the position she was in so long ago. Oh my gosh, why is the camera impossible to use in this game? Those poor souls who may be in the same position that she was in. Lost at sea, desperate, unsure if she would survive. All right, Lady Briar Rose, why does it have to be like pulling my own teeth out in order to get a cool picture of you getting up on the ship, eh? All right. Yeah, look, did you see that? She was thinking about her family. Oh gosh. All right, here we go. We're setting sail. Oh my gosh, where are we going? We're heading off into the high seas, like literally heading off into the high seas. I didn't know this is where this was going to head, but this is pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, sorry. I'm a little picture obsessive, but that's because it's really fun to look back and remember the memories. Oh, where are we going? Hello? Your Majesty? Okay. We're searching for survivors. Oh, not long after setting sail, Lady Briar Rose and her crew came upon the thick fog. Slow and steady, keep a swift eye for any debris. The fog enveloped the ship, and all eyes were on the water as the cold fog dampened all sense of direction in a muffling blanket of mist. Wreckage sighted off the starboard bow. Oh no, there's sharks! A gruesome visage emerged from the midst. Shark-bitten bodies clung to the scattering of debris, which marked the watery grave of the bright destiny. There are no survivors here, my lady. Let's head back to Mossstone. The wind started to pick up and the fog began to clear as they turned around and headed back to the dock. Suddenly, a cannon shot rang out and a giant splash erupted from the water right next to Briar Rose's ship. Enemy ship approaches, full sail ahead. Ready the cannons in case she tries to pursue. Another cannon blast, a near miss. The enemy ship dropped its sails and remained hidden in the fog. Lady Briar Rose and the crew returned to Mossstone, wondering who the mysterious ship belonged to. Oh, she's not going to take that well. I do not think that she is going to take that well whatsoever. All right. The seas have always been dangerous, but this kind of aggression cannot go unchecked. I shall confer with Royal Advisor Paula to decide our course of action. But first, what should I tell Patricia about her crew? That they're dead. Just tell her the truth. Be blunt. There were no survivors. Just be blunt. I think that she would break it that bluntly. She's not one to dilly-dally. How did it go? Did you find any of my shipmates? She's not one to handle this lightly. Briar Rose has been where she's been. She understands how painful this is. I feared as much. Thank you for your efforts. All right, and it's time to head home. All right, you guys. And it looks like Diane is going to make sure she's taken care of. I feel bad for Patricia, but there's nothing that can be done to help now. I need to head back to the castle to meet with Royal Advisor Paula and tell her what happened at the waters. Oh, and now my guards are training together. You two are goose buckets. You hear me? All right, we'll leave the guards alone. Her Majesty has returned. She's exhausted and tired. I think it's been a long day because she had... What is going on over here? A lieutenant. Oh, I have lieutenants and guards in town now. That's where they're all coming from. The fact I have a barracks and the fact that I have a knight who might be roaming around the place. I get it now. So all of those guards have started to show up because of the fact that I have a barracks. Awesome. I hope at least. All right, so we'll eat some of the bread and then I think we're going to go ahead and go to bed. It's been a very long day. Her Majesty managed to go ahead and find a missing child who turned out to be more or less playing tricks on being missing. And Her Majesty also managed to go and interview the shipwreck survivor and even almost get herself blasted out from the high seas. So it's been a pretty trying time. So we're going to go ahead and let her rest. And then we'll go ahead and maybe get some yummy food again when we wake up. And let's see. So having a new friend is what she's got the boost of socialization from. At least we can boost her focus really easily by having her talk about the whales. All right. And it looks like we have some queenly duties to do today. Read the docket of war crimes and write 2 new laws. Well, that's going to be easy to do because we're going to be writing laws. Let's go ahead and call for food. And then we'll go downstairs. Look at all the cool. This is awesome. I have all these guards just hanging out here now. Hillary the peasant and Instead the servant. All right, she's going to get to work. Oh, and it looks like we have a really nasty lieutenant who's just picking fights with everybody. So let's see. Trait, discuss whale hunting. I don't know what to do about that. All right, let's go ahead and tell of the enemy ship really quickly to the royal advisor. Can I send my own lieutenant like to the stocks? Possibly. If she keeps messing around with everybody, I just may. I kind of want to set the buildmaster up with my knight. I think that would be really fun. So we'll have to try playing as our knight soon. All right, tell of the enemy ship. Come here, advisor. Where'd you come from, brewer? All right. Your ship was fired upon? Come to the tactical map and show me where you were attacked. All right, let's discuss the hostile ship right now. And maybe the merchant prince. Who do you want to strategize with? Interesting. Paula, and we'll bring the merchant. We'll just do Paula. There we go. And then we may bring the merchant prince into discussions in a little bit because he's actually quite interesting to talk with. Who are you? Scout Oscar and Scout Leslie? I've got scouts now? We were not far off the coast, just a bit south of this position here. They attacked us after we found the wreckage of the other ship. Oh my gosh, this is getting so interesting. Okay. This is so cool. Look at this. I like this. Strange, those waters aren't known to be especially dangerous. They're close to the Tridonia trade routes and sometimes attract pirates from Arbaville, but they typically don't involve other kingdoms in their conflicts. Interesting. And I have some fresh food prepared, so we'll resume this later. The plot thickens, discuss the hostile ship, so we have to do that again. Alright, so what do I have? Boar pie. That's what's been made for us. And here's the tailor. Now, if we were going to have her marry a guy, I could kind of see the tailor, but I think that Briar Rose would be really, really sensitive to the fact that she comes from such a mysterious past, where people aren't really sure about her legitimate claim to the throne. So I think she wouldn't let herself look at anybody other than someone who had a lot of power or someone who had a lot of money, wealth, or political ambition. Like the Prince of Thedony, who I'm not really partial to him, but the merchant prince Jaden, but Tradeny, but I could see him potentially, even though he's a greedy joker, I could see him potentially as somebody that she would look at. And oh my gosh, delicious dessert. Wow. So apparently, actually, Inaceta has really stepped up her like cooking game. So I feel like we should compliment her. Let's tell her a joke as a compliment. I don't care that she's cooking. Her Majesty would go ahead and do what she wanted. So Inaceta just made some normal gruel, but we'll go ahead and tell her a joke as a way of complimenting her cooking, and even ask after her health, but we'll say that that's actually us talking about Her Majesty's health is doing quite well thanks to the work you have achieved. All right. So there we go. Look, I actually have guards who stand guard here now. And this guard was thinking about whales. So we're going to go ahead and maybe get to know this guard. And I'm going to go ahead and let's see, trait, discuss, share the whale story with this guard. I saw you talking about whales, ma'am. Guard Angeline. Let me get to know you. Guard Joanna. I noticed we almost have all female guards, it seems. Do I have... Oh, look, it's that little kid. Who's that? Oh, wow. And there's my jester. She's actually really good at this. Maid Celestia. Scout Leslie. Scout Oscar's quite the dancer. Do I know anything about this guard? Let's get to know her again. Get to know. I really want to get to know her. This is so cool. I love all the different characters. All right. And I think we're going to come over here and we're going to write a couple laws really quickly. Maybe having something to do with like keeping an eye on your children so that you hopefully don't lose track of them the way that one little kid got in trouble and we were all worried about what had happened to him. So we're going to go ahead and write a couple laws really quickly. Write 2 new laws. There we go. Come on. All right, good. Did I learn anything about my guard? And she goes back to her guard position. That's so cool. That's so cool. All right, did I get to know her any better? Maybe. There we go. Yeah, her whales were also eaten by parents, so we're gonna be good friends with Angeline, I think. So let's go ahead and we are going to write a couple laws. And you know what we should do? Let's send off a missive to Casey, to Sea Dog Casey, because she might know something about the pirates who attacked us. Look at how lively our castle is getting. I love this. We have traders coming by. We have more scouts coming by. We have guards and like a jester hanging out in the castle. This is making me so happy. All right, so we're going to write 2 new laws. I like it. And then can we actually send a personal letter? We can send a personal letter. So let's come over here and write a personal letter. And we're going to send a letter off to Sea Dog Casey, I think. And then there we go. So let's go ahead and then friends, territory leaders. Oh, Buildmaster is considered a territory leader. Interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and Sea Dog Casey. There's a flower seller? Oh yeah, flower seller Penelope. I remember her now. So Sea Dog... is that midwife Mona? Oh, I didn't even know we had a midwife. That's so cool. Sea Dog Casey. So come here, pigeon. Oh, I love this. Oh, that's so fun. Off it goes. So we'll send off a letter to Sea Dog Casey and maybe discover some wildflowers while we're at it. Let's see. I think I might just like discover them, but then leave them and we can say we're growing the wildflowers there. Briar Rose discovered wildflowers. Can we do anything with wildflowers? Ah, man, you can't take them out like you can elsewhere. So I wonder what happens now that we sent off a letter to Sea Dog Casey. I'm not sure. Like, you can't add any sim markers onto them unless they're nearby. Oh, you can invite the sim to a location or invite a sim over. Well, we might do that next time if we need to. Let's go ahead, and I think we're also going to read the war crime docket. How do I do that? So advisors thoughtfully put together a docket summarizing. Let's write royal dockets. How do I read? That's hold court to increase my popularity. Let's see. Advisor. Oh, is that like going to the advisor? And then anything from the advisor? No. How do I read work? Oh, there's no books on the bookshelf because they've all taken them. You guys, how am I going to read my war crime dockets? Proposed edict. Okay, I'll have to look at that later. So let's go ahead and discuss the hostile ship again. And we need to discuss the hostile ship with our advisor again. And then, there we go. I've received your letter. How dare you imply such things? I never. What, Casey? Oh, that's actually kind of funny. Maybe we sent her a letter that had something to do about the whole pirate issue. So Casey is adamantly denying she has anything to do with the possibility of pirates in the area. And now we're friends with her. That's interesting. So even though she was quite upset, we're actually friends with her. And look at the junior apprentice Tegan has shown up. This is so fun. All right. So we're still discussing this with our advisor. I've summoned our scouts. Hopefully they'll be able to shed some light on the situation. We must be sure that Mossstone is prepared in case things become more dire. Ooh, so now we need to hear the reports from these 2 scouts. So let's hear the reports really quickly. And I'm glad that it wasn't Casey, so that makes me feel better. All right, come along, scouts. That's why you guys are here then. Your Majesty, there's been a sudden increase in Arbrivalian pirate activity. There are rumors that Dread Captain Clarissa Darktide has called a meeting of the tribunal and that the red and black fleets have been doing heavy recruiting. We should proceed with caution. Oh no, it is pirates! Dun dun dun. What are we going to do about this? Alright, come speak with me. No, get over here and speak with me. This lieutenant does not get along with anyone. I wish I could send her out. All right, and then let's go ahead. We might as well get to know. Oh wait, there the scout's moving. I got her. Dang it, scout. And then privacy. Oh, you can make the rooms private. That's so interesting. There, now the scout has moved, so I should be able to chat with her. Everybody is like getting into fist fights over these books. So that's kind of interesting because our kingdom does have a lot of knowledge. My lady, the Tridonian Guild Consortium had an emergency meeting with Admiral Horace Mandrake of the Tridonian Navy to discuss countermeasures against increased pirate attacks. I haven't seen things this heated in Tridony before. The Admiral is recommending a full-out assault on the pirates. Ooh, things are getting pretty interesting. Okay. Make security agreements with Lieutenant... Oh, with the Lieutenant? That one? I have to make a security agreement with that nasty guy? That nasty woman? All right, well, we'll turn to that next, but I think it would behoove us to read the war crimes docket first. So we'll leave off here for now. I'm really glad Casey doesn't seem to have anything to do with the pirates. I was a little bit worried about that, but she adamantly denied it, so that's a good thing. And we'll go ahead and we'll discuss the state of the kingdom with the Buildmaster for a little bit, I think. I really want to make sure we get to know him. This is troubling news. Return to your scouting assignments in Erebony and Tredony, Arabyville and Tredony. Continue to gather information and send word back to Mossstone. I'll have a word with Lieutenant Arlington of our kingdom's security. If war is coming, we need to be prepared. Also, look at that. Did you see the merchant prince just spinning in circles? I don't know if we want to marry somebody like that, you guys. I really don't. All right. So we're going to talk with the Buildmaster for a little bit. And then next time we will have to go and speak with that nasty lieutenant. And we'll have to see what she has to say about performing some sort of security agreement between the various kingdoms so that we can stay safe from these aggressive, awful pirate attacks. I mean, what a thing to see first thing in the morning, a bunch of shark-eaten bodies. That's just so tragic. All right. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.